Welcome to the Daily Holy Story. The following story happened in the country of Prussia. There was a count whose name was Chozeh, and he had a celebration for a baby boy that was born to him after 20 years of not having children. Many ministers of Prussia came to celebrate with him. At the middle of the celebration, in the middle of the banquet, the count didn't stop praising the holy rabbi that made miracles. In his merit, he merited to have a baby boy after 20 years. All his friends looked at each other with ridicule. They were anti-Semitic. Even one of them said, "And how did you reveal this Jew that's in your treasure chest?" The count answered, "The great holy rabbi of Koznitz told me once a story from my friend about miracles that he did." "Let's hear," said all the ministers. "What's the story?" "I will tell you what happened a few years back when the war was going on between Prussia and France," said the count. A Prussian general and his camp were in the field of the forest next to Koznitz. When the general heard that in Koznitz there's a very holy man that many people go to, he sent a message to the Rebbe of Koznitz to come out to the field because he wanted to seek his advice. The messenger returned and said the rabbi cannot come to the field. He's elderly and weak, but he's inviting the general to come to his home. The general became enraged, and he was positive that the rabbi is trying to belittle him. The general sent another messenger and told him, if the rabbi doesn't come immediately, the general will sentence him and his fellow Jews as spies and rebels, and the courts will make a decree to put them to death immediately. The messenger returned with a message from the rabbi. "I told the rabbi what you said," he said to the general, but he was not moved and not surprised. "He just gave me one message to tell you. Not I and not my brothers are spies and rebels. The spy is the Prussian officer by the name of Vladimir, because he's been bribed by the French to give over secrets of the Prussian army." The general was shocked from that message, and his breath shortened. And the messenger said, that officer sent a letter to France, the enemy, with all kinds of details of the plans of the Prussian army. And at the same time, he sent a letter to the French army, telling them the situation in the fields. But that spy, who was Vladimir, made a mistake. By accident, he switched the letters. The letter meant for the French army was sent to the Prussians, and the letter for the Prussian army was sent to the French. Once the letters were left out, it was too late. The spy couldn't bring him back, and quickly his life came to an end. One of the people at the banquet said, "We understand that Rabbi from Koznitz is the one who blessed you to have a child." Surprisingly, Chozeh answered, No, not him. He sent me to another rabbi in the city of Lublin. His name is Yitzchak, very holy man, by the name of the Chozeh Lublin. and he blessed me, and his blessing came true. Stop with all these stories, said his younger brother of the Count. Your stories don't impress me. All these stories about the Chozeh Lublin are imaginary. It just happened to be that his blessing worked. It wasn't surprising that the young brother of the Count refused to listen to the stories of the holy tzaddik, the Chozeh Lublin, because until now he was sure that he would inherit his brother and all his wealth. And he was disappointed now that his brother had a baby boy who was going to inherit him. Said the younger brother, I will prove to you that this Jew from Chozeh Lublin is not like you're saying. Soon I have some business in Lublin. I will go and examine him. And I have a great idea. I'm going to ask him for a beracha for something that never really happened, and I don't really need the beracha. And you will see, he will give me a beracha because he don't know nothing. And he started laughing. Said the Count to his younger brother, if you succeed, I will admit that I'm mistaken. But the Count wanted his younger brother, remember, you're going to regret the deeds that you're going to do. Some days passed, and the younger brother went to the Chozeh Lublin. He stood before him and he said, Rebbe, help me. My youngest little child is sick, dangerously sick. And the doctors say he has no shot. And my brother, the Count, sent me to you to get you a beracha. Please, Holy Rebbe, help me. The Chozeh Lublin bent his head, thought for a little bit, and he said to him, I see that your young son is truly sick. Unfortunately, I cannot save him. Run to your home. Maybe you will merit to see him alive. The young brother left the Chozeh happy and fulfilled. He didn't dream that he'll be so successful in making up a fake story. And the Rebbe didn't even give him a beracha. He didn't even see that it was fake. He stopped at a local bar to drink some scotch before going home. When he went home, the worst happened. His only child, which only a few days ago was absolutely healthy, was lying dead on the bed. He cried and tore out his hairs, and his ears were ringing with the words of his older brother, you will regret what you're saying and what you will do. Thank you for listening. Have a lovely, lovely day.